Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Thanks for joining me for another crafty venture. Today I'm hopping along once again with the card hopping group from Handmade Happiness. The theme for this month is rainbow, and I've got a whole lot of rainbow goodness going on right there. And then the techniques that we had to choose from were either a shaker card or spotlight, and you can see that of course I chose a shaker card. So I'm making not only one rainbow shaker card, but two rainbow shaker cards. So the first one with the sunglasses, I actually played with some crafty friends during a crafty chat a few weeks ago, and I was all about the rainbow and the stencils and the glitter and glitz and stuff. So I did that one a while ago, and I'm doing this one to show how I did both actually. So to jump right in, I am using the Rainbows Everywhere stencil from A Colorful Life Designs, and I will list everything down below. Now these two stencils that I'm using in the video today are affiliate links, so I just want you to know that up front in advance. I'm on the A Colorful Life Designs team, and you can use Nancy Fan 10 for a 10% discount on your entire purchase, but again I'll list that down below. So while I am doing my rainbow color blending, because it's nothing fancy, just diagonal Roy G. Biv, and super simple, but I want to tell you about the hop. So the next person in the lineup will be listed down below, and we do monthly hops, and my sweet friend Jen is hosting and sponsoring this hop, and she does every month, and she does a fantastic job, and she's so gracious and so creative and so much fun, and I'm just honored to be a part of her events every time. And yeah, so the theme is rainbow. The techniques are either shaker or spotlight. I believe I've said that. And the next person in the lineup will be downstairs. I think there are 15 of us. And yeah, just hop along, leave comments, leave some love, like, subscribe, all the things. We'd love to have you be part of our crafty tribes and hop along with us every month. And I'm going to get back into my process. So in terms of my ink blending, you may or may not have noticed that I used a teal instead of a regular blue. I just felt like on this particular card that was just what I wanted to do. So here's the reveal. Bump, bump, bah. So much fun, right? Oh my gosh. So I'm making two square cards. The smaller square card is about a 4 by 4.5, and this one is just, that one has my heart. It just has my heart. So I am mounting them both up on some dark cardstock. Now this one ends up being a black cardstock. The other one, I'm actually recycling some packaging from an embossing folder that I received. So you can see there that I'm finding my dies that I'm going to cut out my shaker holes with. So the oval that you saw me pull out was from Whimsy Stamps. It is the basic stitched oval die set. And then this scalloped frame is actually from the Stamp Market, and that's the one that I'm using on the larger of the two cards. And again, it's called Scalloped Frame, 3 pieces. And the high die cut that I use on both cards is from this same die set. The Scalloped Frame die set is 3 pieces. It's a scallop frame, it's a little tag die, and then the word high. So like you can see, I am cutting my hole through, not only through my front panel, but also through the mounting layer, or the layering layer. Words are hard as always. So, but I want to layer my front panel so that all that rainbow goodness has that contrast of the black, and then it will have the contrast of the white as well through the back of the shaker hole on both cards. Now on this one I wanted to use both of the frames because I wanted that black frame around the opening for this card. So I actually layered them both. I had the rainbow frame that the die cut out, and then I put the black frame right on top of it. So you can see that I've used some double-sided foam tape, and I've just gone really securely around the opening because you don't want your shaker bits to fall out, right? So I used some of my embossing buddy, the powder, so that it takes some of that static off of the acetate, and it also takes some of the stick off of the edges of the double-sided foam tape so that your shaker bits don't stick to that. But you want to make sure that your seams are nice and tight for the foam tape that you put down that's encompassing the actual shaker hole, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know downstairs and I'll try to clarify. But then I laid down another layer of acetate because I find that's just easier. And then I'm using some of the wet glue, my honeybee glue. And then I mount the whole thing onto my, I believe it's 5.5 by 5 inch card base. So they're not quite squares, but almost. And there it is, shaker, shaker, shaker. So I'm die cutting out the word hi out of the same black cardstock that I used to mount my panel. And on the Rainbows Everywhere panel that I have up at the top, like I was saying, that is actually a recycled piece from the Altenew embossing folder. And it's not quite black, it's a really, really glossy kind of blue-gray actually, but it's a nice contrast to all that rainbow. So here I'm just using some score tape to line up on or outline my oval hole, which becomes my shaker hole, right? And then that is what I adhere my acetate to. And again, I use the embossing buddy to take away the static off of the acetate, as well as the stick off of the inside portions of the double-sided foam tape. And again, making sure that my ends butt together around the hole because you don't want your shaker bits falling out. Sandwiching the whole thing between another piece of acetate and then using that wet glue again. Really, it's kind of a simple process, and I hope that it makes sense. So yeah, I hope that it does. On this one, I forgot to sandwich the layering piece between the acetate, but it works out just fine. And I actually mount it onto the back of all that, and then I put that whole sandwich with that wet glue again. You can see that it's recycling right there. And I mount the whole thing onto the 4 by 4.5 inch card base. And then I cut out the word hi on that one as well. Now the shaker bits that I've used, so in this one, it is Rainbow-tastic from Sparkle Blends. And in this one right here, it is the Gummy Bears blend of Sparkle Blends. Both of those are from Doodle's Paper Playground. So I just had a great time making these cards for you today. Such a fun process. I'm all about me some rainbow. Just love me some rainbow goodness all the time, all the time. So if there's a rainbow event, I'm probably there. I will have everything linked and listed below. If I've forgotten products or forgotten names or whatever, I will be sure to list it down below. And make sure that if you're interested in shopping with A Colorful Life, you use those affiliate links, use that discount code, because I want you to get the discount. And I would love it if you would like, subscribe, all the things. Definitely leave me a comment downstairs. You know that's my favorite thing. And do the same for everybody else along the hop. You guys are so good, so loving, so supportive and friendly. And I just hope that you would share that love all across the hop. Thanks, guys. This is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. I'm out.